Hi friends, today we are going to be drawing birds in flight. Birds that are flying through the air with their wings spread so we can see all of their beautiful feathers. When a bird flies, he uses his legs to push off the ground into the air, and that is called thrust. Then he flaps his wings to stay in the air. The shape of each wing looks like an upside down spoon, and that's a really important part of flying. Birds have flight feathers and muscles in their wings, which are light and strong. These help lift the bird's weight off of the ground. They also have contour feathers that give them a smooth shape. Their shape allows them to fly faster using less strength. The tail helps control the direction in which the bird flies. Birds can change direction mid-air by twisting their tails. Hi friends, this is Miss Horrocks. I am the elementary art teacher at West Valley 1. I am so excited today. We are going to do a lesson based on birds in flight. So not birds that are sitting still on the branch or something, that are flying and their wings are spread and we can see their beautiful feathers. So friends, we've got two options. You are more than welcome to do them both. First, I'm going to walk you through a drawing with one bird and kind of one branch. The bird is nice and big. It fills up the whole space. Branch is nice and big as well. After that, I'll be walking you through a drawing with two birds. Our birds are a little bit smaller so that they both fit inside of the picture plane or my piece of paper. Here's one bird up here, another bird, a tree over here. So guys, we're going to be doing both of these today. Again, first with one, then with another. And before we do that, I want you to warm up. So friends, if I were there with you, I would give you each a warm up for you to draw on your own. But what I would like you to do is, in just a minute, I'm going to have you press pause. And on a separate sheet of paper, you are going to go through each of these pictures and draw what you see. But friends, before we start with that, let's talk about our elements of shape. So friends, grab a marker, a pen, a pencil, anything in the world. Friends, first we have a dot. A what? That's right, a dot. Anything roundish that's colored in. Get ready? Next we have a circle. A what? Anything roundish that's empty. Get ready? Awesome job. Next we have a straight line. A what? A straight line has no bend. Get ready? Then we have a curved line. A what? A curved line bends in any direction. Get ready? And an angle line. A what? It bends so much that it comes to a point. So friends, if you can draw a dot, a circle, a straight line, a curved line, and an angle line, then you can draw our birds today. So this is how I want you to do your warm-up. I want you to look back and forth between your paper and the screen, and I want you to think about the shapes that you're drawing. So friends, this is his eye. First I have a straight line. A what? And a dot. A what? That's right. That's how I want you to think about this. Next, I have a straight line, a dot, and a curved line. Next, I have a straight line, a dot, a curved line, and an angle line. So friends, I want you to be thinking about those things as you go. So you're going to press pause and you're going to go through the whole warm-up. Got it? All right. All right, friends, I have a fresh sheet of paper. The first drawing that we are going to do is a drawing with one bird, and that bird is going to be up here, and he is going to be jumping off to fly of a kind of tree or branch right down here. So when we think of our composition, our paper is going up and down. I've got my bird right here, and I have a branch of a tree down here. So friends, I am drawing in Sharpie so that you can see easier. You can draw in pencil if you'd like, whatever you would like. All right, friends, so I'm going to start with his eye. For his eye, I'm drawing a straight line, a little, and a dot. Next, I'm drawing a curved line. And now that you can see where that is on my page, I will zoom in. So friends, that is our bird's head. Next, I'm going to draw an angle line for the beak. Angle line. And angle line. It bends so much that it comes to a point. Friends, next I'm going to draw a curved line for his back. I want to leave lots of space for his wings. Now that I know where his back is, I can connect that line to his head. And same thing with his chest. Curved line. And I will connect that to his head. Friends, next I'm going to draw an angle line. That's where his body meets his tail. Now that I know where that is, I will connect it to his body. So I have one solid shape for his body. All right, next I'm going to draw a curved line for his wings, and I'm going to think about it before I draw. So you can see I've got my planning finger. I'm going to think about where I want it to go. Before I draw anything at all, I'm going to know right where that line will be. Once I feel ready, I'm going to draw a curved line. Now friends, it's important for me to fill up the space on my page. Right about here, I'm going to draw two curved lines. There's one and two. Those two lines run right next to each other. They almost touch. Friends, next I'm going to draw curved lines in a pattern. That's called a scalloped line. So starting at that line right there, I'm going to curve down and up. Right next to that, down and up. Down and up. Down and up. When we have a pattern of curved lines, those are called scalloped lines. Inside of each of those lines, I'm going to draw another curved line. It doesn't quite touch. Curved line, curved line, curved line. Friends, I'm going to do that very same thing again, except down here, they're going to connect to this end of his wing. Curved line, curved line, curved line, and curved line. I'm starting right there. I'm drawing another curved line. Comes up and touches right there. Curved line, curved line, and curved line. Voila, that is one of my bird's wings. Ready, now I'm going to draw his wing on this side. Same thing as before, I'm setting down my pen or my pencil and I'm taking out my planning finger. Before I draw any line at all, I'm going to know exactly where it goes. Filling up my space. Okay. Same thing on the other side. I am going to draw curved lines. Two curved lines. They don't quite touch. On this side, I'm going to draw my scalloped lines. And more curved lines right inside. Perfect. I'm going to draw my second row of curved lines. And more curved lines underneath. And next I'm going to draw my bird's leg. Got two lines that go just like that. They just come out. And for his toes, two curved lines, two curved lines, and two curved lines. That's his foot. All right, friends, next I'm going to draw the branch that he is kind of jumping off from. I want it to be right about here. Just like before, I'm using my planning finger to decide where it's going to go. Have a curved line and another curved line. I'm going to draw two curved lines just like this, filling up my space. There's another branch. And on this branch, there are going to be leaves. Friends, just like in my warm-up, my leaves are two curved lines that touch at the top. Curved line, and a curved line, curved line, and a curved line. Friends, you can have as many leaves as you would like. I'm going to put another branch over here that's going to have some leaves. Curved line, curved line, curved line, curved line. Curved lines with straight lines. However many leaves you want your tree to have is great with me. Friends, there we have our drawing with one bird in flight. You can color this with anything that you have at home. You could put more things in the background if you like. Whatever you want, it is your art project. All right, friends, if you would like to draw one with two birds, we're going to get a fresh piece of paper. Just like before, my paper is going to be going up and down. Because I have two birds, my composition is going to be a little more complicated, so I want to think about exactly where I want it to be. I want one bird up here, the very, very top. I want another bird down here. And my branch is going to kind of come between them to fill that space. Since we want to use our whole paper, our whole page. All right, guys, I'm going to start with the bird at the top. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Remember, I'm using Sharpie so that it's easier for you to see. If you're drawing with pencil, that is awesome. All right, friends, I'm starting with a straight line and a dot. I'm drawing my bird smaller in this picture than my last one because I want to have room for two. Next, I have a curved line, bends in any direction. Angle line, bends so much that it comes to a point. Angle line, just like that. There's his head and his beak. Friends, next I'm going to draw a curved line for his back. And a curved line for his chest. I'm going to connect those lines with his head. These two lines are going to come down to an angle line to touch. That's where his tail is. Friends, on this bird, I'm going to draw some tail feathers. It's going to start at the tail, going to go out and around and come back. Curved line. Curved line, just like that. Let's do more on the other side. Curved line, comes back and touches the middle one. Curved line, voila. Alrighty, friends, now I'm going to draw the wings. With my planning finger, I'm going to decide where they're going to go. Before I draw anything at all, I'm going to know exactly where it's going to go on my page. As soon as you know where you want your wing to be, please draw a curved line. Right about here, I'm drawing a curved line and a curved line. Friends, next I'm going to draw a pattern of curved lines. That is called scalloped lines. Starting right here on that line I just drew, curved line. Right next to it, curved line, as many as you can fit. If your curved lines are small, you'll be able to fit more, and if they're big, you won't be able to fit as many. Either way is great with me. Inside of each of those lines, I'm drawing a curved line. I'm going to draw my next row of curved lines. It goes out until it meets the edge of his wing. Underneath that, I'm drawing more curved lines. Voila, there's one of his wings. All right, friends, let's do the same thing on the other side. Before I draw anything, I'm going to use my imagination to decide where I want that line to be. Once you feel ready, draw it in. Friends, I'm going to draw two curved lines. I'm going to draw my scalloped lines. Those are curved lines in a pattern. Inside of each curved line, I'm going to draw another one. Next, I'm drawing a row of curved lines. They start at the edge of his wing. They go in until you get to his body. Underneath that, curved lines. I'm going to draw two curved lines. This is a leg. And two curved lines for his foot. Alrighty, friends, that's my first bird. Down here is where I want my next bird. Let's scoop my page up. I'm going to put another bird right here. I'm going to do it the exact same way I did my first one. Starting with his face, straight line. A straight line has no bend. A dot. Anything roundish that's colored in. A curved line. It bends in any direction. Angle line. Bends so much that it comes to a point. Angle line. And that's his head. Next, I'm going to draw a curved line for his body. I'm going to connect it with his head. And a curved line for his chest. Connecting it with his head there. And an angle line at the bottom. Connecting that with his body to make one complete shape. All right, friends, I'm going to decide with my planning finger where I want his wings to go. Once I feel good about that, I am going to draw a curved line. Drawing two curved lines at the top. And scalloped lines along that line. Scalloped lines are just a pattern of curved lines. Inside each curved line, drawing another curved line. Voila. Okay, friends, next I'm going to draw another row of curved lines. They connect with the edge of his wing. Draw a curved line underneath each curved line. Perfect. On this side, I'm going to decide where I want his wing to be. I'm not drawing a line until I can see it in my mind's eye where I want it to go. There we go. 2 curved lines. A pattern of curved lines, just called scalloped lines. Inside of each line, a curved line. Voila. My next row of curved lines. All the way in towards his body. Underneath each curved line, I'm drawing another one. I'm going to draw this guy's tail. It starts right at the end of his body, out, curves around, comes back in. Go over a little bit, start at his body, out, curve in, out, curve in towards the middle. Voila. I'm not going to draw feet on this guy. I'm going to have his feet tucked in underneath him. Alrighty guys, next I'm going to draw where I want my branch to be. So friends, I'm going to draw a line that kind of fills up that space. Think about all of the branches or trees you've seen. They're never perfectly straight. They bend. Next I'm drawing a little line that goes right alongside of that first one. 2 curved lines for leaves. Friends, you can have as many or as few leaves as you want. I'm going to draw another line, kind of curves off of here. Two curved lines that touch on the top and the bottom, and a straight line in the middle. 2 curved lines that touch at the top of the bottom, and a straight line in the middle. Your tree can look however you want. Your branches can be going any which way. I'm just using my imagination to think where leaves would be and to kind of fill up this space at the bottom of my page. Alright, I think I like it just like that. Friends, this is your artwork. You can add anything you want. You can change anything you want. And you can color it with anything you've got at home. So friends, I hope that you liked your birds in flight. I forgot the tail on this first guy. Whoops. I'm going to draw it going behind this leaf so it doesn't crash into it. It's overlapping. Oops. There we go. Okay, now my bird has a tail. Alrighty guys, feel free to draw as many birds as you like. Color them however you like. This is your artwork, and I will see you next week.